Alright. I have to play the game with a certain character. Let me see who it is first. Because I've unlocked all these. Alright, so I have to do Peacock next. Play a game as Peacock. So I'm going to do that. Doing Classic. Delete that for a sec. Okay. Alright. Start game. Alright, those first 3 cards that we got, that's gonna be what everybody's trying to find. We're trying to find killer, the weapon, and the room they're in. And when you play with 7 players, we all get 3 cards each. I'm gonna wait for these characters to go through first. Then I'll show you the deck thing, the cards. Oh, I was thinking that was me. That was my character last time. Oh, I can open it now. Yeah, because we get a set of 3 cards. That means none of our cards are the killer. So I've got green, hall, and library. And so on the right here, we got green. So what I do, since these are not the killers, I put an X on my 3 cards. Makes it easier for me to read it later. Oops. And by the way, when you tap on the screen, it shows you on the left side what to press. Alright. Has anybody made accusations yet? Nope. Let's see if I make it into a room or not. Okay. So I can choose the ballroom, conservatory, or the billiard room. Now I'm going to look. So on the card, they're like a yellowish color or tan. So those are one of the 3 rooms. So I know it's not the hall, it's not the library, because I have those. So I'll just start with the ballroom since that's my top one in the list. So we'll go into the ballroom. That selects the room. Okay, now since I'm trying to figure out the other ones, so I have green, so green is crossed off. So I'm going to select green so that I know nobody else is going to have a person. And now it's going to select, I can choose any, I'll do the candlestick, I'll choose the first one for the weapon. So now it's going to search people who have a candlestick or ballroom. If they have the card, it's going to get X'd off. And you see it's like automatically showing who has what and who doesn't. Alright, so white has the ballroom card, so that means that is not where the killer is in. So it automatically crosses them all off. So now we gotta wait for someone else. Can't accuse anybody yet. Let's see if they get a room this time. Okay. Now they're gonna get 3 cards. Alright. So out of the 3 cards, green has one of them, but you don't know which one. So what you do is, since this is their first draw, I'm putting a 1 in all the gray boxes. So that means that's the 3 cards that he got. zoom this out. So now it's definitely not the candlestick, because it already has an X on it. So he either showed the study or the peacock. But we don't know yet, because we have to deduct it. So we have to have other players keep going to find out. Let's see what green does. And nobody has the same cards, which is another thing to point out. Alright. So this one, all the gray ones, select the ones first. So they selected 3 cards. One of them is definitely not it, but we don't know who has the other 2. So there's definitely no ballroom. So they have either the wrench or plum. So now we gotta keep going. Okay, she's choosing the dining room. So she's got white revolver and dining room. So now we put 1s on all those. Because it's one of those 3 cards that somebody revealed. But we don't know which one yet, because we have to narrow it down to 1 card. So right now we still have no clue. Next person. Okay. See how the X is popping out? That means they don't have the card. Alright, so green has either mustard, rope, or dining room. We still don't know which one of those. So since I already have the cards before, they had the 1 on it, now we're going to do a 2. Because this is the second set of 3 cards, so we'll put 2s. Now we'll look at the cards. We still can't deduct what's what yet. Next person. Oh, well, this one, since I have the card, I have to show him. So he didn't get to see anybody else's, what's in their hand. He only got to see what's in my hand. Because I was next in line. So it goes in a row. So if it's mustard, he starts with me, then plum, then green. So say it started with green, then the card will start with scarlet, white, mustard, then me, then plum. Like, it just goes in order. Oh, it's my turn. Alright. So I can do the kitchen or study, and if you see on the bottom here, the study has a 1, so I want to try to deduct one of those 3 1s. So I'm going to choose the study. Hold on, let me see if I'm going to or not. Yeah, I'll choose the study. And then I'm going to choose green. Because I have green, so I know nobody else has green, so nobody's going to try to throw a card at me. I don't want to find out yet. I want to try to narrow down the weapon or the room. So, either someone has... See the green. So either green has the study, or they have a different card. So let's find out. I'm going to pick the candlestick, because I'm still working with that one. We got 3 X's on it. So I want to see if anybody else has it. Well, so now we know that Scarlet has the study, so that one's eliminated. And I still don't know about the other stuff, so let's keep going. Okay. Alright, so now this is the third time. So we'll start putting 3s on those gray cards. One of them is definitely not it. But both these have a 2 and a 3, so we can't narrow it down still. So that's it for this round. Oh, after this person goes, there's something I gotta show you. Let's wait for his suggestion. Alright, let me put 1s in those. Oops, those are supposed to be 2s. Hold on. Okay. Alright, so I was going to show you on the row with green, so you can see the green circle. That means it's the character green. So we had 3 1s. We had 1 here, 1 at the candlestick, and 1 at the study. So the study is an X, the candlestick is an X, and this other one is by itself. So that one is definitely one of them. So now, if green has Peacock, then nobody else can have it. So you put an X all the way across. And still the 2 and the 3s we don't know yet. Let me make this bigger. So the 3 2s is nothing. The 1s is nothing, and nothing 2s. So we can't figure out White's column yet. Alright, next person. Okay. This one we gotta put 3s. We still don't have just 1 card by itself, so we can't do any of those. So, next person. Okay, we don't know who has or doesn't have the dining room yet, so this is what we're going to find out, hopefully. And we're not. So, Mustard has one of these 3. Is this the first time? Yep. So 1, 1, and 1. And since 2 of the 1s were X's, that one in the middle is a check mark. And that means we can eliminate this one. But we still don't know the other ones I have. Oh, yeah, this 2. Make it bigger. Yeah, we can't deduct that one yet. And also, everybody can only have 3 check marks per name. So the names are at the top. Or they represent them by colors. So, let's go to the next one. If you see somebody with 3 check marks, down their name, then you'll put X's in all the other spots. But I'll show you that when it comes to it. Alright. So now we're doing plum. Is this the first time? Yep. So these are ones, the gray boxes. Only one of them we don't know what it is, so we can't choose from there either. So next person. Oh, that would be me. Alright. I'm gonna choose a room. So my hall is crossed off, so I'm gonna go in the hall. And then I'm also gonna choose green, which is another card that I have. So that means only people can show what weapon they have. That'll deduct a lot for me. So let me try the rope. That way I can figure out if those ones that have the 2 and the 3 down here. For the rope. I'll find out if anybody has that. So let's choose the rope. And look at that. Nobody has the rope. So that means the killer has a rope. That's why it automatically circles, because they're all X's. And I don't see anything else right now. So next. Alright, so this one is going to be number 2's. Zoom it out. I still can't figure out what's going on yet. Alright, next person. I don't know if you noticed, but now it says for sure that Mustard had the candlestick. Alright, next person. But now that I know nobody has the rope, I'm going to keep choosing that as my weapon, so I can figure out who the person or the room is that they're in. I'm actually going to try to start finding the room, because that one's always more than there is people. Or not even necessarily people, it's just it's got the most things to try to figure out for the killer. Okay, let's see what they choose. Oh, they're not going to get any info because I have green. And if you notice, when I have a little... I can't click on it because... So, under green, as a little eye, that means somebody sees what my card is. So only white knows that I have green so far. And now Peacock actually knows. But you don't want to, like, reveal all your cards to them. Try to choose the same one if you have a choice to. It's better to give away one card than it is to give away all 3. because that'll help them deduct who it is. Alright, my turn. Let's see which rooms I can get. I want to try to get one that doesn't have X's and stuff. Oh, I'm still stuck in the hall. Alright. So I guess I'm going to try to find the person. So, nobody has the hall, and nobody has the ropes. I'm choosing those two. And now I want to try to find a person. So, let's go for mustard, since that one's got some... I got a 2 and a 3 on mustard, so let's try him. See if we can get rid of those or not. Alright. So we found out who has mustard. Peacock, nobody can have that. Nobody can have a candlestick. Hold on. So we got rid of that 2 and the 3. And the 2 and the 3 there. Alright, so oh yeah, that 2 is a green. So this 2 has to be red. But put a question mark though. So it definitely has to be red, because out of the 3 cards that are under the number 2, only 1 can be green. So that one has to be an X. Any more I can get rid of? We have the 1s already. I'm gonna put the question mark just in case I might be wrong. So that one means you don't know. Continue. Whenever it's like definite answers, the X's and the check marks are more faded than when you do it yourself. Alright. So now these are going to be number 4. So now 2 out of those 3 cards. We don't know what it is, so we can't choose it yet. So I know the board looks complicated, but once you figure it out, it's pretty simple. Alright, so these are going to be 3s. And we don't know yet. So, next person. Alright. These are going to be 4. So remember, it's the gray boxes. It shows you 3 cards. And once again, we're not going to be able to find out only 1 out of the 3. So we don't know which one is the green yet. Next person. Alright, these are number 2. No clues there yet. So let's keep going. Now 2 people know who my character is, or that I have. Okay, let's hope I get a room that is not crossed off yet. Alright, cool. So the billiard room has got a 1 and a 2 in there, so we're going to try to eliminate either one or both of those. So let's go in the billiard room. Gonna choose green since I have that. And I'm gonna choose the rope since I know that is the weapon. So now only the people with the billiard room are gonna tell me if they have the card or not. Alright, so Plum has it. So now we've got 4 rooms left. And we got a bunch of... Well, I already found out who the weapon is. We need to find which of the 3 people in the 4 rooms that the killer is. So let's go to the next one. Nobody's getting to accuse anyone yet. Well, 3 in a row. Four people. Those are all clues that we can't use because they didn't get to accuse anyone. Alright, Mustard's gonna choose someone. Alright, here's a good one. So, 2, 2, and 2. And so out of those 3 2s, 2 of them have X's, so this one has to be a check mark. Now we can get rid of these. Let me make this bigger so I can see it. Alright, we can't deduct any more yet. Let me check this off though, nobody can have that. Oh, it's me. I keep getting small numbers, so I'm stuck in the billiard room again. Man, I don't want to be in there. Alright. Just have to make sure I don't choose a plum. So let's try but Plum is gonna choose it right away. This sucks. I'll try Scarlet, even though it's not gonna go far. Yeah, I don't like that because I don't get to choose anybody. Because he's automatically going to choose the billiard room since he has it. And he's the next person right after me, so... that sucks. I needed to have a room that nobody had to be better. Alright, so these are gonna be 5. Nothing we can do in those yet. Okay, some more information. These are gonna be 3. But we still can't figure out what to do, because it's 2 3s. Another 2's going? I think they were. So we got 2 up there, 1 here. Oh, and that one's an X. So, this one has to be a check mark. Okay, we got rid of another 4. It's 2 red 4, so where's the third 4? That one's definitely a green. Get rid of these. Nobody else can have that. So now we're down to either conservatory, dining room, or kitchen. Alright, and we have 3 1s, so 1 has an X. 1's got a check mark. So this one has to be an X. Alright, let's continue. Okay, what are these? Go by number 4. I've got an X on that one. This one's going to be green, because I saw down here this 4. It's an X. So, that means this is an X. Cross that off, cross that off. Technically I can cross that off too, because we already know that the rope is the one. Any more I can cross off? Nope. Alright, one of these is a 3. Where's the other 3s? Check mark. We don't know what that one is by Scarlet, so next person. Alright, this one's gonna have a check mark in here. We are at number 3. That one's the check mark. Now we can X out all these. Let's see, we've got 2 4s that are red, so where's the third 4? So this one has a check mark. X's. So we've got either the dining room or the conservatory. That is gonna be the room. Now I think I know why people were not going into a room. I'm probably gonna be stuck in the billiard room again. If I am, I'm just gonna go into the hallway. Alright. This one is 4s. But we don't know if the one at the dagger, if that's actually the one they were choosing or not, so we can't select anything else for that. I have a feeling the dining room might be the room that we're looking for. But we'll find out. It's my turn. See if I can get out of that room or not. Oh. Lounge and dining room. Oh. I definitely want the dining room. Because I want to find out if that one spot, anybody has it. Let me make this bigger. So I'm going to choose the rope. And I'm going to choose green. So all I'm finding right now is the dining room who has that last piece, if they do or not. Nice, so now we know what room it's in. Now we have to figure out who the person is. So hopefully nobody figures that out before I do. So I got 3 choices. Oh, and I just noticed something. This one is a check mark, because these other 2 ones have an X. Yep. Alright, maybe we can do that 4s. Check the 4s. Yep, the 4s are correct. And when they're already marked, when they have the gray boxes, I don't bother marking it again if they're the correct ones already. But I still keep the numbers there so I know what's going on. Is there any more 3s? Okay, red 3. Green 3. So this one has to be an X. Because one of them is checked. Oh, actually that's a maybe. Let me see. Do they have... Oh, they have 3 check marks. You see that? So that means everything else in this row is an X. So that 3 is definitely an X. Let's check off anywhere else. Anybody else got 3 check marks? Okay, this one also has 3 check marks. So everything else is an X. So that gives us some more data. So that one's gone. So it's either scarlet or white. That's what we gotta find out. I'm just gonna give them green. I don't like telling them where the room is because that one's the hardest to find. Uh-oh, they're accusing already. hope they're wrong. White rope and dining room. Okay, they're wrong. Okay, let me check. White rope and dining room. So if those two are right, that means that this one is wrong. It's scarlet. Because they had the other two right. And then they also guessed white. And now it said they were wrong. So now I know who it is. We've got all three. Let me just put an X here because it's definitely not. Okay. Maybe before my turn. 3 away. I hope nobody else knows. Alright, they chose stuff I've already marked off, so nothing there. Please don't accuse. Uh-oh. Oh, they got it. Alright, real close. So our turn was too far away. But that's why I say, like, you win like 90% of the time because it's by luck near the end. Depends how many clues they've also got. Alright, well, that's it for now.